How are we looking today, folks? Here's okay. A little bit. Let me zoom in on YouTube. Something like that. And then TikTok like that. Yeah. Good. I don't know how bad this looks on YouTube. Let me bring it up a little. Okay. Cool. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Hello, guys. How's it look? Am I kind of too dim? Hi, YouTube. Hang on. Change this light color. Something like that, and then do like one of these. This is bright enough. Yeah. How's that? Is that good? Y'all see me okay? Hello, folks. Hello, everyone. Straighten out my... We're back. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Another show. Another Tuesday. Hello from Florida. Hello, everybody. Let's give me 2 minutes here. Okay. So, today, I've been thinking about this one a lot. Talking about red flags. What are some red flags that you might see in the beginning? Some of those early on red flags that would make somebody want to run for the hills, or they should run for the hills. What are some of those? Well, I've made a list. Let's start from the top. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? All right. Here are some red flags, folks. Some of these will be obvious and some not so obvious, but I feel that it's necessary to go over them with you all. All right? So, one of the first ones is going Dutch. If he wants to pay 50-50 on the date, that's a red flag. It sets the precedent for the entire relationship, how this is going to go. And let me tell you that if you agree to going 50-50 on that first date, you're going to be going more than 50-50 down the line, let me tell you. Mark my words. Because you set from the beginning what it is you accept. Don't you see? If you accept this behavior from the beginning, because it seems like the right thing to do, you're going to continue to accept more and more things, and then the next thing you know, you're going to be doing more than 50-50, let me tell you. You'll be doing 100% zero. I promise you that. It's only a matter of time. So fire alarm going on. Hang on. How's my hair today, folks? It's always an emergency around here. Let me check. This is on. I can't see him. You always hear him coming here at the top of Hollywood. So, a red flag is that if they suggest doing 50-50 on the first date, it's a red flag. You're going to end up doing more than 50-50, let me tell you. I promise you that. Okay? I promise you. Another one, unloading trauma on the first date. That's another one. If you're going on a first date with someone, so many men will just unload their trauma about their crazy ex, about the unfair treatment they got at their job from their boss or their parents or something. I don't know. It's always something. And I've never understood this, but there are guys that are more than willing to confide in you on your first date, and you're just sitting there like, sir, this is a Wendy's. What the hell are you talking about? Why do I need to know all of this? Because I think that some men, maybe it's mommy issues or something, where they're just sitting there like, the only way I know how to accept affection from a woman is if they mother me, because maybe men really are truly all doomed to marry their mother. I don't know. But the way they accept affection from women is that they need somebody to be like, oh, honey, oh, that's so sad that happened to you. What can I do to help and soothe you and calm you down? They're treating you like their mother. They're unloading all of this stuff onto the woman to treat you like their mother. Don't you see? Don't you get it? So they're expecting you to treat them like you're their mom. You feel me? Does that make sense? And if that's the case, and if you do that, that's what you're going to be stuck in forever. And that's a red flag. Don't you see? Don't you get it? If they're unloading all their trauma onto you on the first date, that's a red flag. All right? Okay, next. Looking for someone to help them build. That's another one. I see this far more often than not, where some man will say it, put it on their dating profile, say it in person, that they're just looking for their partner in crime, somebody to help them build their empire. Gross. Grow up. Why are you looking for a woman to help you build as a man? Is it because that you want to simply defer responsibility to someone else? You see? You choose to, instead of accepting your own responsibility and obligation and making something of yourself first, you're looking for someone to help you build your empire. What empire first? Where? Where is it? Where's even the foundation? In your apartment? Where? Where is this empire you plan on building? From what? Why do you need a woman to help you build that? Don't you see? At least do the groundwork first. Have something to start from and show for it first. Start there. How about that? Begin with that. What do you mean you're looking for someone to help you build? Does that mean you haven't begun? Or it's just like you're showing their hands. It's like, I need somebody to help building my empire. And it's the same thing as saying, I have nothing. I've started nothing. I've begun nothing. I've accomplished nothing. And I need a woman to help motivate me to start doing something. But what they don't realize is that you're not going to motivate them. Don't you see? The only thing that's going to motivate them is if they get no play. Give them no action, and that will motivate them to get off their butts. You get what I'm saying? They're trying to skip the line and get a woman before they have anything. Red flag. Don't you see? Red flag. Now, another one. Let's see what else. My handy dandy notebook here. Asking how much money you make. What in the Tinder swindler is going on here? Why does a man need to know how much money the woman makes? Why do they need to know? Who's that for? If a man's asking you how much money you make, he's scheming. That's it. That's all there is to it. He's simply scheming. If he's asking a woman how much money they make, if he's saying, hey, so, girl, you making good money. How much money do you make at your job or whatever? How much are you making? They're just sizing up now how little they have to work if they shack up with you. Don't you see? Don't you get it? Why is that any of your business? The answer is simple. Tell them you make none. You're looking for a man to support them. I make no money. What money? You got some? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Things are just handled for me in life. Are you the kind of man that can handle this what you're talking about for me? This money concept? I don't know. This is something I've never had to deal with before. My father helped me, and then a man helped me, and then I'm just assuming that you're going to help me too, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you guys get it? So if he's asking you how much money you make, then he's scheming. That's it. Matter of fact. All right? He doesn't need to know. It's none of your business. You get me? Moving right along here. Let's check my notebook. What else? Oh, this is another one. Remember when I mentioned unloading trauma on you? That includes financial trauma. Don't you see? It's not just his ex-girlfriend was a bitch or whatever. It's like, oh, tragedy has befallen them. They're simply unable to get back on for whatever reason. Who knows? Who cares? But for some reason, they just can't get back on the horse. All right. So they just need somebody to hold them down. If a man ever tells you in the first 3 dates that he just needs a woman to hold him down, run for the hills. You need to run. Because you're going to be holding him down for a decade. And then he's still going to be fooling around with that hoe or whatever. I promise you that. Mark my words. All right? If he's telling you anything along the lines of, hold me down, I just need a cosigner, I can make the payments, I promise. Anything's along those lines. He ain't, I promise you, he can't, there's a reason he's in the position he's in. All right? And there's more than what he's letting on, let me tell you. I promise you, there's a reason he's in that spot. All right? I promise you that. If he needs a cosigner, red flag. If he needs a woman to hold him down, red flag. Because if he needs to just stay with somebody for a little while to get back on his feet, red flag. He needs to be on his feet. He needs to be standing firmly on his feet long before he invited you out to a date, let me tell you. Don't fall for it, folks. Get his identifying information and run his credit check. All right? Do a background and credit check. Anything under 700. Next one. No thanks. It's just not worth it. You're going to be paying that car note, I promise. All right? Check his wallet. Look at the ID. Run a background check. All right? I promise you. All right? Background and credit. You need to know it's not just about criminal history. There's a lot of people walking around here, full-blown criminals that haven't been caught yet. I don't mean those guys. I mean the ability to repay guys too. You need to know that they have a strong likelihood that they're going to repay. It bodes to their character. It bodes to your quality of life. I promise you. You start getting all entangled with a Mr. 450 credit score, you're going to be disappointed. I promise you, in one way or the other, you're going to be disappointed. Is that what you want? You're going to be disappointed. I promise you that. You're going to be a Motel 6 across the freeway from Disney family on your vacations. Is that what you want? Because that's what you're going to get. You're not going to be, I got it on my Amex points, staying on the resort at Disney family. You're going to be across the freeway at the Motel 6 family with bagels at butt crack of dawn. Is that what you want? Because that's what Mr. 450 gets you. All right? Run a credit check. All right? I'm in between jobs right now. Oh my God, that's another one. Sir, if you're in between jobs right now, why are you going on dates? For who? You just wrap me up into your situation, into your unemployment situation, you see? Goes right back to the need a woman to hold me down. Do you guys get it? If they're in between jobs, they have no business dating. If they haven't had a job in a while, they have no business dating. That should be obvious. But some of you weak ones are letting them through. Y'all need to hold the line, arm in arm, like hands across America. It's you weak ones that are letting men get away with this stuff. And then this is the reason why there's a male loneliness epidemic. Ha, whatever. It's just because of you weak ones. All right? So, run a credit check. Don't co-sign for anything. Not a Hellcat, not a Camaro, nothing. All right? Don't make one motorcycle payment. And if he doesn't have a job, he can't get a date. And I think that's fair. Isn't that fair? Am I being unreasonable? I don't think so. Yes, that's fair. But some of y'all are dating these men, and that's why they're still around. Don't you get it? If you all agree to a minimum credit score, FICO rating, and a minimum household income for one, then they would all rise to the occasion. They would have to. What choice would they have? You see, it's the weak ones that let them through. You guys are letting them through, okay? And you're messing it up for everyone. Consider that. Consider yourself and your future. All right? Red flag. Oh, man. I hope y'all listen. Stop messing it up for everyone. That's right, folks. Opening up the floor. Questions and answers. How's it going? How's it going, folks? He doesn't let me work. There you go. Perfect. What happened to your Instagram? My Instagram, like my TikTok, went down this week. But I just simply call up my rep and say, hey, there's a problem. And they go, oh, no problem. Unblock, unsuspend, whatever. And so TikTok, that was the case. I got it back the same day, sorted that out. I talked to you guys about that last week. And then on Saturday, my Instagram goes down for some bogus bullshit. I just called my rep at Meta yesterday. And they're like, oh yeah, we're working on it. It'll be back soon, don't worry. Fixed. So I'll be back soon over there, folks. Thanks for worrying about me. Let's see here. Hello, folks. I opened a TikTok account. Yeah, good. I'm here. How can I break up with a guy without him getting angry or feeling vengeful? That's going to happen anyway, sis. What do you expect? So are you supposed to just, you're supposed to just suffer in misery because he might get angry at you for breaking up? You know what you got to do, right? You just got to you got to find yourself a bigger, stronger man to start dating right away. What's he going to do? You know what I mean? Step up to Mr. Clean, the biggest, baldest, strongest man you can find. If you got something to say to me, you can just say it to Mr. Clean here. You know what I mean? What are you supposed to do? Suffer in misery? Just date you a Mr. Clean. They'll take care of it for you. You get what I mean? You can check your makeup in his bald ass head. All right? Perfect. What's your take on the CEO cheating scandal? I saw that The Simpsons predicted that a long time ago. How do they know everything? That's an exit plan. That's right. Let's see here. Is it a red flag if a guy brags? Is it a red flag if a guy brags about other girls flirting with him? Girls and guys do that. It is so weird to me. Who are you trying to impress? Girls will do the same thing. Oh, this guy flirted with me. They're trying to like let you know that some guy found them attractive. Girls do that too. But guys, when guys do it, it just seems like they need validation. They need you to know that there's women out here that also find them attractive. So you better cross your T's and dot your I's. Be on your P's and Q's with me. It just screams insecurity, does it not? So you should just tell them that at dinner. Well, go be with that hoe then. And then don't make eye contact for the rest of the evening. That'll teach them. And then go tell Mr. Clean about it. How about that? I hope that helps, folks. What should I do while my boyfriend is in jail? You gonna hold him down, Ma? I don't know. If that man goes away for a business trip for more than a week, you need to move on. Well, you left. I had no idea. I didn't know you were coming back. I got married in Vegas. I eloped. I had no idea where you went. I was afraid. I was alone. And I just I found myself in the arms of another man. He consoled me in your absence. And now I'm married and have 2 kids. I have a whole family. What did you expect from me? You were gone. Wait around forever? I got married. You weren't here. I don't know. I didn't know if you were coming back. Oh, man. You were gone. You didn't call me back. You were gone. I don't know. Got a whole new life. I'm happy now. What did you expect from me? Oh, man. Give my mom a chance. I might. Oh, let's see here. I left my fiance 2 months ago. Is it too soon to date? I'm surprised you waited this long. Hang on. Is that better? I'm surprised you waited this long. You left your fiance 2 months ago and you waited 2 months to start dating again? You want to win, don't you? You just got what you should have already been doing is posting another man's arm in your story at dinner. You want to win, don't you? To a hairy man's arm at dinner, posted just the elbow or whatever. All right? You got to win the breakup. All right? Every story post is full glam and a hairy arm. Don't you want to win? Let's see here. What's your take on 50-50 relationships? You choose how you want to live your life. Here's the thing, folks. The men want you anyways. That means that you're going to have men that are, here's the thing. Men come in all shapes and sizes. And when I mean shapes and sizes, I mean tax brackets. And when I say they come in all shapes and sizes, meaning tax brackets, there's going to be all kinds of men who are willing to afford you. Don't you see? The men want you anyways. So, get you one in a higher tax bracket, that the cost of you is not big to them. Don't you see? Your cost to their cost, the you cost to their life is not a big deal, and the higher in the tax brackets you go. All right? So if you choose to indenture yourself to a 50-50 life, whose choice is that? The men want you anyways. The small men want you and the big men want you. They all want you anyways. So what do you think they're out here working so hard for? All right? The guys in the higher tax brackets are still going to want you anyways because of what God gave you. So if you choose to date 50-50, is that their fault or yours? You get what I mean? And by the way, sis, if you agree to do 50-50 now, you're going to be doing 100% zero later. You'll be the 100 working overtime for some man that's in between jobs or businesses. Is that what you want? Because that's what you're going to get. You set the precedent early on. So, aim high. All right? I promise you. I promise you that. It's going to be 100% zero. Hello, folks. Wait, can it be reversed? Not likely. You know how to reverse it? You're just going to start packing your bags today. Change cities and your hair color and go by your middle name so they can't find you. And start again. All right? Stick that thumb out or start walking or something. Get out there. Start over. Start fresh and demand from the beginning what you expect. All right? Or else you're doomed. Okay? So, if your name is on the lease, then change the locks. Put his stuff on the lawn. If it's not, then change your hair and move cities. Either way, start fresh. All right? Rip that Band-Aid off. Otherwise, face a lifetime of indentured servitude. I don't know. Be an adult. Oh, man. Let's see here. Yeah, don't forget your eyebrows. That's right. Because if you don't also dye your eyebrows, somebody might recognize you and tell on you. So, commit to the bit. Okay? Oh, man. He wants to pay him back. He wants me to pay him back after the breakup. Oh, they all say that. They all say that, folks. They'll all tell you, oh, all that money I gave you, this and that. Y'all, and that's the thing. Once they start giving you money, y'all always need to squirrel some away or whatever. Just keep some, in a sock somewhere. I don't know. But as soon as they all get in a fight, they're going to say, oh, I want all my money back. They're going to come after you with that. And you're just going to have to be like, I don't have any money. I spent it all. I don't know. What money? I thought this was a gift. I assumed it was a gift. It's all gone now. Claim nothing. All right? Don't even acknowledge that you received any money. Just be confused as hell all the time. What money? What do you mean? What money? I have no records of this. I accept cash only. And then just have no records. No Venmos, no Zells, no nothing. Cash only from now on, so then if he asks for his money back, you can gaslight the shit out of him. What money? Where? There's no money here. Oh, remember all that money I gave you? What money? Where is it? I don't have any money from you. I gave you all that cash last week. Where? Where is it? Can't prove anything. All right? That's right. No paper trail. From now on, accept cash only. And then when he wants it back, you just go, what money? I've never received money from you. Where? And that's how you win. Oh, man. That's how you win, folks. Cash only. Hello, folks. Let's see here. Hello, guys. Let them hunt. That's right. I enjoy your videos. Thanks. Oh my God, I followed you on IG. I've never seen you on TikTok. It's crazy, so random. It's not random. We're here every week, folks. Tuesdays and Thursdays on all platforms. IG's down right now, but it's coming back. I already spoke to my reps over there. I'll have it soon. It's all good. Love the blue suit. Thank you. Hi, guys. Where do I find men who have good career and aren't adult babies? Yeah, find men that bear responsibility for themselves. You're right. Think expensive places, paywalls, all right? It costs to get in kinds of places, okay? That's how you find the ones that have enough, you see? The problem with you guys are you're meeting them at dive bars. You're going out with your girlfriends where anybody can get in, and you're meeting guys there. And the problem with that is not saying that's not fun. Sure, do that. But the problem with meeting guys there is that 70% of their personality, 70% of their personality is the fact that they have a motorcycle. Is that what you want? You see what I'm saying? That's what you're going to get. And if that's the majority of their personality, that and some neck tattoos or something, that sounds great. And and I get it. In like 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of that sounds great. But then give it like 3 months and you're gonna hate that dude who's 70% motorcycle and neck tattoos. And the other 20% neck tattoos and 10% financial liability. Is that what you want? You get what I'm saying? Go to country clubs, places that cost to be there. All right? Just to even get in, okay? Hello, folks. Country clubs are expensive. Well, take out a loan, get a credit card, and find yourself a man at the country club. I don't know. I'm not your financial planner, but it makes sense to me. Something to consider. Just get in there, folks. Do what you got to do. Be somebody's plus one. It doesn't matter how you get in there. Just get in there. Wear a disguise if you have to. Just get there. All right? Put yourself there where the rich men are. It's just an investment. That's right. Hello, folks. Yeah, dress like the bar back, or get yourself a little black vest, and then walk right in the place like you work there, and then change in the bathroom, and then ta-da, you're there. All right, do what you got to do. Let's see here. I found your videos last week and loved them all. Thank you. Finally, some recognition. I appreciate that. No, I'm not answering that. Let's see here. Hello, guys. Blue is lovely. Thank you. Learn to play golf at a country club. Learn to play golf at a country club. Let's see here. He just lost his high-paying job. He just lost his high-paying job and keeps looking at me like I'm going to be the one to help him. What have I been telling you this whole time, Kay? Is if you agree to 50-50 with a man, that you will end up doing 100% zero, where you're doing the 100. I promise you that if you're paying for half now, you will be paying for all of it later for a time, maybe even forever. That's how it starts, you know. They get in between jobs, some tragedy befalls them one way or the other, and then now you're doing 100% zero. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how it goes. And then the next thing you know, 4 years goes by of you doing 100% zero. And do you think they're going to appreciate you? And they'll still run off with the waitress and get married as soon as they're back on their feet. Don't you get what I'm saying? It'll be a thankless job, and you'll be all for nothing. So accept 50-50 at your own peril. Oh man, I hope y'all listen. Russell, my boyfriend broke up with me, and he said that he still wants to be friends, but he keeps kissing me. What do I do? Well, Ellis, he thinks he can do better than you, but he wants to keep you around for fun and convenience. So just go tell your other boyfriend about this situation. You see what I mean? Just be like, I can't believe that my ex-boyfriend is still trying to have some sort of physical thing with me. That's it. Just go across town and tell your other boyfriend about the situation. All right? Because here's the other thing. Y'all aren't married. And if you're not married, you're single. Something to consider. All right? So act accordingly. Tell your other boyfriend. Hello, folks. I don't have another boyfriend. Well, get one. Get yourself a light beat, a short skirt, some peep toe pumps, and some dry shampoo. And that's all you need. And maybe some fucking tweezers. And then get you another boyfriend. It's that simple. All right? Get yourself some tweezers and an adjacent mirror and get you another boyfriend. Okay? Your adjacent mirror is not your friend, and it will tell on you in the best way. Okay? So pluck that and then get you another boyfriend. All right? How many can I get? How much energy you got? How much time you got? As much as you can handle. So, that's all you need. That's all you need, folks. Hello, folks. Oh. All right, let's see here. Hang on. I didn't see that. More effort. He put in more effort when we first met, and now if I don't plan the dates and trips, okay, hang on. Jenny, I'm trying to read what you asked me. He put in more effort when we first met. I lost it. Jenny says, he put in more effort when we first met, and now if I don't plan the dates and trips, it doesn't happen. I'm assuming that's what you meant. So, what did I just say, Jenny? Get yourself an adjacent mirror and get another boyfriend. All right? That's all you got to do. Pit them against each other. May the odds be ever in your favor. Y'all duke it out. I don't know. Whoever's going to pick me up on a steed, on a white pony, is going to get my attention. Do you see what I'm saying? Let them duke it out. Fight amongst yourselves. Let the men fight amongst themselves. All right? May the best man win. So, pluck those eyebrows and beat your face and get another man and let them duke it out. Okay? Y'all want dates? Get another man. And then when the first one gets upset, say, well, you didn't take me on dates, and he will. So, what do you want from me? I'm just hungry. I was hungry, and you weren't taking me out, so he did. I don't know. What do you want from me? Full glam and get you a man. Put on glam, get you a man. All right? Another one. That's what you got to do, folks. Wait. He me to sleepover and brought meeting his mom in the beginning. Guys, y'all gotta speak English to me. I don't understand what you're saying. Retype that again. Try again. My God. What about a 56-year-old woman? What about her? You think it's any different? You think that you're 56 years old, you're going to sit at your house and like Rapunzel, wait for some man to come galloping up to you? You don't think you need to also beat your face and hit the bricks? All right? Maybe not 4-inch, but at least 2-inch. You get what I'm saying? Get out there. Clack, clack. All right? Get out, get a hobby. Get a church group, community groups, country clubs, something. How is it any different for you? All right? Clack, clack, queen. That's right. Get you some heels and a light beat. And get out there. The hell? Let's see here. That's right. Jeff Bezos married a woman in her 50s. That's right. And I promise you, she wasn't sitting around at home in the same juicy couture pants as yesterday to get them either. She was out in the world living it up. All right? Let's see here. Hello, folks. That's something in my eye. Jeez. Let's see. Hello. Very dapper. Thank you. Can I keep both of them as long as they don't know about each other? Y'all just make sure you're not committing the cardinal sin and sleeping with their friends or whatever. You know what I mean? Men hate that. So keep them separate and keep that shit to your grave. Admit nothing. Keep that shit with you and keep it and take it all the way to your grave. Admit nothing. They need to walk in and see it with their own eyes. And if it's not that, admit nothing. They'll convince themselves that everything's what they want it to be in their own mind, as long as they don't know for sure. So, don't tell them. Admit nothing. Keep them separate. Don't sleep with their friends. Is that. How hard is that? Will a guy travel to see if he likes you? The rich guys will typically have you come to them. If they're coming to you, there's a financial problem. All right? Were they gonna stay in your house with you? I'm gonna fly to your city in Nashville, and I'll stay with you, right? If the men are flying to you, there's a financial issue. I promise you. If they're flying, if their financial house is in order, they'll fly you to them, and you'll have a hotel in your name booked. Anything short of that, I promise you, their financial situation isn't what they ought to be. All right? Yeah, or they themselves are married, but I'm just going to assume they're not. But they might be married, sure. My husband moved across the country for me. Good. But still, if a man's flying to you, instead of you flying him out, if a man is meeting you for the first time, he needs to be flying you to him in a hotel that's in your name. with a return flight. Anything short of that, it's likely that something else is up. Hang on. Okay. Russell should, wait, hang on. Russell, should I let him pay for everything? Ma'am, have you learned nothing? Have you not been paying attention? Is this your first time here? Of course you should let him pay for everything. The men are going to pay for everything anyways. Don't you see? That's the deal. If they're not willing to get you an extra plate at the barbecue place, then you shouldn't date them anyways. Don't you see? You get what I mean? If you can't afford an extra plate, then he's not in a position to date. So, if he's inviting you, he should be able to afford an extra plate. And if he can't, then you shouldn't go. All right? Ask him up front. Tell him, look, I don't have anything with me. So, tell him when he comes to pick you up or whatever, admit it. First thing, say, look, I'm sorry I didn't bring any money. Do you still want to go? You still want to go on the date? I don't have any money. Do you still want to go? They'll all say yes. They'll say, oh yeah, of course. Oh, don't even worry about that, girl. It's on me. Yeah. Set the precedent up front. Tell them when they come to pick you up, all right, you've already taken an everything shower. You're in full glam, ready to go. And then right before you get in the car, you look at him dead in his eyes and go, I'm sorry I didn't bring any money. Is that okay? Do you still want to go? And then just see what he says. And if the answer is anything short of, you don't have to worry. Don't worry about it. I wasn't expecting you to pay anyways. Then you're good to go. All right? If he says, oh, well, I thought you were going to pay for your half or whatever, then you say, oh, I suddenly just got so busy. Let me turn around in the driveway. Whew, my God, my schedule just got so booked. And walk right back inside. All right? Oh my God, I just realized I'm so busy. My phone is blowing up. I'm so busy. That's all you got to do. Just be honest. Bring out your cute little clutch with your little lip gloss and your ID and like 5 loose Tic Tacs and show them what's inside. This is all I got. Do you still want to go? And I promise you, ma'am, the men are going to want to go anyways. They want you anyways. Don't you see? Don't you see that? The men want you anyways. So, just tell them what you got. Don't bring any cash and then see if they still want to go with you. All right? I promise you, they'll say, oh, don't worry. We're still going. I got it. Don't worry. Set that precedent early. Oh, man. Hello, folks. He took me on a vacation and told me to do 50-50. Oh, so he wanted you to pay for half of his vacation. Perfect. Did you agree? Or did you say, oh my God, looks like my schedule's booked? I don't know. I thought we were going to, you wanted to go to the Bahamas and I went to the Maldives. How about you pay for your vacation and I'll just pay for mine? How about that? We just went and flew in 2 different directions. Oh man. Hello, folks. um, let's see here. Let's see. Should a guy give you gifts when you're just dating? If he pushes back, why? I don't know what the pushes back part means. But if a guy gives you gifts, guys will give girls gifts guys will give girls gifts that they're just dating. Of course, you don't have to be married to get gifts. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's see here. Okay, sorry, it just jumped up. I missed that. Is it okay? Sorry. I missed that one. Okay, so let's see. Is it okay to approach a man? Is it okay to approach a man and make initial contact first? Because I think a lot of men would appreciate a woman making contact first. Like, just because they don't get a lot of that in their life. But if a man's too afraid to approach you, do you really want that man in the first place? You know what I mean? If a man's like afraid to interact with you, is that the man you want? You know? You get what I'm saying? All you got to do, ma'am, is put yourself in the vicinity of the men that you want to be, you want to interact with, and let them do the work. And if they don't have the capacity to approach and talk to you, do you really even want them? You know? You'll be icked out before the night's over anyways. You get what I mean? What's your take? Let's see. Hang on. What's your take on if he wanted to, he would? That's true. If he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to rent a hot air balloon and pick you up from your backyard, he would. If he wanted to whisk you away on a pony, he would. If he wanted to fill your entire living room up as a surprise with roses, he would. And if he doesn't, what does that mean? He obviously fucking hates you, and you should find another boyfriend. So, because there's another man who would. All right? I promise you there is. That's right, folks. If he wanted to, he would. Oh, let's see here. Could a first date be at his place? Yes, if you want to get kidnapped. What are you talking about? You're just going to drive on over to a man's house for the first date? You need to have a little bit more caution than that, ma'am. The fuck? You need to meet in a public place where you're friends with the staff that will like keep an eye. You get what I mean? The fuck? Y'all a little too reckless. I know y'all sitting around watching those true crime documentaries. What do you think that won't happen to you? What are you talking about? You're gonna just drive on over to his place for the first time? What? Who raised you? Your dad or mom should get a ticket or something with points. The hell? It's a community service or something. Yeah, God. Hello. Hi, folks. I love your videos. Always makes my day. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. What do you think about love bombing? It's great while it lasts. So the key is having love bombing from multiple people. Get lots of different men to love bomb you. You know? You like flowers? Get a few different men. Get love bombed from all different angles. Why not? They're going to run out of juice anyway, so get you a few of them. You know what I mean? Okay, what do some men pretend to be financially stable? Okay, wait. Why do some men pretend to be financially stable? Okay, good question, Ebony. Why do some men pretend to be financially stable to get a woman? Because y'all will believe him. So, the answer is you need to do your own research. All right? Check his wallet. See what kind of credit cards he's got in there, if any. All right? Check his first and last name. Make sure those line up, because that's another thing that might be weird. All right? Then do a background check and look and Glassdoor his job. Do your own research, because they won't tell you. They won't tell you till you're 3 months in their real financial situation. Next thing you know, you're paying his rent. Now you're a victim. So, there'll be no sympathy for you then. You might as well do your research up front. He's got to go to the bathroom sometime. Check his wallet. Find out. Find out for yourself. All right? Find out before you get your heartstrings attached. Okay? Lest you be a victim. I hope that helps. I hope that helps, folks. That's right. How should I treat my provider man? With some appreciation. The fuck? Appreciate that man for not making you punch in somewhere. The hell? Let's see here. That's so toxic. Yes. Welcome to the show. The hell? Is this your first time? It might get a little unhinged in here. I don't know. You're asking me. I'm telling you what I think. So take that with a grain of salt or put it in action. I don't know. It's your life. What do you do for a living? I work with TikTok. People are making a lot of money on the TikTok shop right now. That's what I do. I'm a corporate partner with TikTok. They're right down the road from me. People making a lot of money. Those shop videos, those TikTok shop videos, posting that stuff up. Moms selling fucking mop heads and cleaning supplies and candy, all kinds of stuff. Making a ton of money, let me tell you. I'm actually doing a seminar on that on Thursday at 6 p.m. after the show. If you guys want to come to that, I'm gonna show it's still another live. It's a live training, but if you're interested in that, oops, I missed it. Hang on, making me do a puzzle. Here we go. If you're interested in learning how to make money on TikTok, I'll show you on Thursday at 6 p.m. There's a link in my bio. Click it and sign up. It's a free training. I'll show you exactly what you can do, copy and paste the blueprint. All right? People making a lot of money right now on TikTok. It's a gold rush. I'm a gold digger. So if y'all want to see that, I'll show you how. Yes, I'm interested. It's the first link in my bio. Instagram will be back up soon. I had a problem on my social media today. Some loser was trying to get me clipped on social media, but I got reps. The social media apps work with me directly. My TikTok went down on Tuesday, and I just called my rep at TikTok. And she's like, oh, let me take a look at this for you. Blah, 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 blah. Sends me an email. Overturned, no problem, you're all set, thank you. Called my rep at Instagram on Monday. They're like, oh, we'll take a look at it. Text me today. We're still in the process. Gonna have this turned around for you in no time, don't even worry. I said, thank you so much. So, I got people for that. I'll be back on Instagram soon, folks. Fixing it right up. Let's see here. Did you ever get that other account taken care of? Yes, it's all handled. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine with me, at least. Thoughts on prenup? Well, guys with money will make you sign prenups. They're going to want you to sign prenups. So you need to go to those meetings with your own paperwork. Be like, you got your paperwork, I got mine. So if this doesn't work out, I get $5 million. That's it. And then if you have kids, there's even more to be added. So you walk in there with your lawyers as well. I wrote up my own documents. What's it going to be? I promise you, that works. That's a real thing. Marriage is a contract. That's right. You have your own paperwork. Oh, that's my time. Guys, I'm going over. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. That's my time. I will see you guys on Thursday. And if you're interested in learning how to make money on TikTok, I'm doing that at 6 p.m. on Thursday. Click the link in my bio. I will show you how after the show. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye, YouTube.